makeup and my hair is greasy, it's not combed, I'm in my pajamas. But I just felt like this was the right time while I was feeling this message. And it kind of fits because it's vulnerable to be in front of a camera and to post that when you're not done. It's like, this isn't exactly how I want the world to see me, but that's okay. Because the world needs your vulnerability. I think now more than ever, it's so important that we express our hearts in a very genuine, authentic, raw, real, vulnerable, messy, just real way. I probably already said real, but you get what I'm saying. Check out my slides, they have bows on them. What is the most vulnerable thing that anyone can do? It's to express your heart in a true manner. And I feel like we all kind of fail to do that. Like, we're all scared of expressing our hearts for some reason, whether it be fear of being rejected, fear of being seen a certain way, fear of what lives in our own hearts. Like, maybe we don't want to actually acknowledge it because it feels scary. The older I get, the more that I'm learning that being whole is not perfection. Sometimes I just get so down on myself for, there we go, genuinely for being human sometimes. Like, for having such strong emotions and for caring so much. But I have come to learn to accept that part of myself, to accept the part of myself that gets very lost in her head and very lost in her emotions because she cares so much. That's how I have to kind of look at it is, wow, okay, I actually care so much about my state of being and I care so much about the people around me and how things are. I care about it so much and I value joy and love so much that I can overthink myself into a hole. It's been really beautiful to accept that part of myself, um, and realize how truly human it is, and to honestly just be vulnerable with myself. Like, be real about the times that I get that way instead of just trying to, like, oh, I'm not overthinking. Everything always works out for me. Like, just accepting that I can get really down on myself sometimes, and that's okay. Being whole is about learning that you already are whole and learning to accept all of the parts of you that feel way too vulnerable and way too real and way too messy to fit into your perfect picture of whole. Can you imagine if more people were real about their struggles and about what they were actually going through inside of their mind and inside of their heart? And not only about their struggles, but if they were real about their joy and their love and, like, how the things that they're grateful for. Like, why don't we express our hearts more? Why has vulnerability been such a, it's a lost art? People are just trying so hard to be nonchalant, but then at the same time there's this trend that's like, oh, nonchalant is so lame, so I'm going to be my true self. But you're only being the true self that you think everybody will like, and so it's not actually your true self. Can you imagine if people were really vulnerable most of the time? Like, if they were to just say their true feelings when they're in a fight with someone, not in an aggressive way, but like, hey, this hurts. Or if people were to say, I'm scared to lose you. Or if people were to say, I love you, I like you, I want you, I adore you, I am lost, I'm hurt, I'm desperate, I'm upset, I'm whatever. If everyone was truly vulnerable, I wonder how different the world would be. And I wonder how much more loving we would all be to each other. I'm a firm believer that bad people are not actually bad people. They just, somewhere along their path, love was lost. And not truly, because love is never lost, but they forgot that they had it within themselves. And the stories that we create are so powerful. And I know myself, when I forget the love in here, the stories that I can create can get kind of scary. And I just, I have compassion and I understand why people can do horrible things. Not that, bear with me, not that I would do horrible things, but like they're doing their best, even if you can't understand it. And I'm not validating any horrible actions or actions that harm others. But it's easier for me to have compassion and try to understand their come from and realize that maybe their love just isn't remembered as much as some people's. The people who truly remember the love within themselves, they are the people that everybody wants to be around. They're the people that just light up a room when you walk in. They're the people that you feel drawn to and that you want to talk to them. You want to bare your heart to them. You want to have fun with them. And they're just light. It's like they're floating on a freaking cloud or like just walking on water. Like they're so just, like the more that people embody the love within their own hearts, the more that they're just like this, this light for the rest of the world and this magnet for just everything that is pure love. And I just feel like vulnerability is the greatest key to accessing that pure love again. Because when you're really vulnerable, what does it come down to? You're scared of what? Of losing something or of not being loved. And when you get that deep and that vulnerable and that raw and you just let yourself be ripped open and let people see you, this is going to sound too woo woo for some people, but let the divine see your vulnerable heart and let them remind you the love that you are. In that vulnerability, I feel like is where you can truly remember yourself. When you're willing to get into the nitty gritty and into the dark and into the fear, you realize none of that is even real. And all that is left is just this pure, like, innocence left. And just, it's like your essence. Like, that's all that there is. You literally can't help but remember, oh, this is who I am. I am love. So that's my spiel. I just wish that people would be more vulnerable with themselves, with each other, with God, with the divine, with whatever you want to call it. Nature. Go cry in a river, girl. Take your top off and just cry it out. I don't know if I will post this video or not. It feels too vulnerable. So I probably will, just to practice what I preach. All that matters is that I am staying aligned and connected and remembering the love within my own heart to the point where I don't even care who perceives me or how they perceive me, because I know myself so well. I know that I am pure love. I am with that innocence, that essence, if you will. And here I am being vulnerable. And I know that all that it's going to leave me with is just pure love. No matter what people say or feel or do. And the truth is, I don't actually know how they feel. I don't actually know how they perceive me. Even if they do say something to me, I'm just going to be perceiving that how I'm going to perceive it. I'm not them. But I am Ruthie, and I like Ruthie. I think she's pretty cool. Dang, my candle's so cute. It's just a little baby now. Time to crack out a new candlestick. Hopefully that left somebody with something. some form of empowerment. I just love everybody, even though I don't act like it sometimes. I apologize for the audio in this clip. I am using this little microphone. It was probably $30 on Amazon. I don't know why, but I was like, oh, this is gonna make my videos such good quality. Kind of sounds like booty, but you know, you live and you learn. Sometimes $30 isn't all that. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being who you are. You're awesome. I'm awesome. We're all awesome.